The real question, though, for the rest of us is, why is this allowed to continue? Let's stop pretending. Platforms like Twitter and Facebook and YouTube, these are the modern public square, obviously. Congress has acknowledged them as such. Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act gives tech companies special immunity from being sued for defamation or fraud, immunity that we don't have on this channel, for example. And the purpose of this is to allow, quote, true diversity of political discourse. It's a high-minded cause. The effect is immunity, and that immunity is worth tens of billions of dollars. It's one of the reasons the owners of Twitter and Facebook and Google are so rich. You guaranteed that to them through your representatives in the Congress. And yet, in return, these tech companies violate the terms of the deal every minute of every day. They're not open forums. They're ongoing exercises in control and censorship. The question is, how long will the rest of us stand for this?
Welcome back to Flipped Out, friends, family, and fans. Geeks and Gamers, Ryan Kennel, Lethal Lightning, all copyright stricken. Got claims against them on their channels because they decided to speak the truth, and some company was going to lose millions of dollars. Thing is they're not the ones who broke the story. It was actually someone who leaked it, or as they like to put, hacked the story. Hacked the game and put out the game's pictures, story, premise, everything. Whoever did this, whether it be a hacker or a disgruntled worker, it's not right. Some company like Google or YouTube, just because they have this immunity, like Tucker Carlson says, they shouldn't even have this immunity. Where in the world did they get this? Because I think he said something about our state representatives that we elected to go into office, brought this up in a bill, and I guess they voted for it. We voted these people in, they voted for the bill, and bam, there you have censorship legally, yet still against the Constitution. And who's going to change it? You? Me? All we can do is speak our mind and then get copyright stricken. I just talked to Ryan Kennel on the Phantom Collective stream last night, and he even created a backup channel. By the way, I'll put that in the description. But he doesn't seem as worried about it now. A lot of people are getting those removed, as he said. And, I'm glad that it's looking up, but it still doesn't change the fact that this is a real problem, a serious problem. But, Neil Druckmann said in 2016 that they have a lot of talent churn over at Naughty Dawg. And that's fine. But that does tell me a little bit about the working conditions. And I'm taking this from an article I will also link in the description. But then there was the rumor about the disgruntled employee, the premises, of the game itself, The Last of Us 2, got leaked and everything went awry. But they're saying that that's not it. Naughty Dog is saying that it was a hacker, I guess, a Russian hacker. I don't know. That's really weird. But again, they did say, Neil Druckmann, 2016, at a panel, conference or something, no real source of exactly what that panel was, but he did say they have a high churn rate on their talent. I'm assuming that's contractors. But it's not hackers, Russian hackers. I mean, that's what they always fall back on. I mean, that's what I assume. I believe that that's what the election, retake the vote, it was Russian hackers. Honestly, I don't know who it was. Hackers, disgruntled employee, but I don't care. I just don't care. There is one thing I do care about. I care about the fact that we found out that this was a shite operation with political agenda stuck in the game before it came out, before anybody went through with their pre-order, before they bought the game, pre-ordered it, got it, and then took it home and was like, I mean, that would have pissed me off. Luckily, I didn't pre-order this, and it's not because I don't like it. I've just been an Xbox fan, although I did see The Last of Us, the first game, and it blew me away. It was a mind-blowing game, beautiful, sounded great, music, acting, all the good stuff that you want in a scary thriller type of game like that, But anyway, I want to go on to something else that has to do with this. A guy at Bloomberg, his name is Jason Schreier, he said that the rumors are an act, that it's because of angry internet babies that got pissed off because the story didn't cater to them. And then he went on to call us protagonists of reality, whatever the that means. He went on to calling us basement-dwelling shitlords who complain about characters' breast sizes. Again, this article is linked in the description, and it is quite a trip. He thinks that we're angry because it's an SJW game. He thinks we're angry over censorship, and he's not wrong. We are angry over SJW games, movies, comics, pop culture. We are angry over censorship. Censorship is against the Constitution. I've had it argued to me that censorship, say you're at a birthday party at the skating rink, right? And some guy gets a little tipsy, starts saying all these words, and it's inappropriate for the kids, the little kiddies who like to skate. I understand that, and that man might need to be removed if he can't be calmed down and reasoned with. There's a lot of filthy-mouthed leftist extremists that constantly go off, but I get the idea behind, I guess, a sense of it. But to the degree of public knowledge, no. I don't agree with that, especially when Google and YouTube and even Naughty Dawg can go out and see these tweets that are saying good things about the game and let those be seen, let those be heard, whereas anyone saying negative about it, that's who gets a strike, that's who gets cut, that's who could lose their channel. Something they've worked very hard on. I'm risking my own channel just talking about this way, and I don't care. I think that more of us need to talk about it. They can't do it to all of us. Okay, I really can't afford a strike. I hope I don't get a strike, but even if I did, I feel like this is for a good reason. Anyway, this guy Jason Schreier goes on to say that anyone who played The Last of Us 1 knows that Ellie is gay, and these shitbirds use that fact as a shield. I don't really think that I would use it as a shield. Basically, what he's saying that we would say is that I knew that she was gay in the last one, so I accept that it's a progressive game. But the fact that she, and it was in a DLC in the last one, and now it's, the difference is that she's an openly gay character. It's part of her character, and that she's even, she's got a love interest in the game as well. That's all fine and good. It's not that Jason Schreier. It's not that Neil Druckmann. It's that you have openly decided to cash in on a political situation. It's that you have come out and said, we want to put this political agenda in our game, regardless of what fans want, which blows my freaking mind, man. Like, seriously, here's what will make you money, and this will not. But yet you go over here knowing it will piss off the main group. In what world, in universe, dimension does that make any freaking sense? I'm amazed. I'm befuddled and amazed. I mean, it doesn't surprise me anymore. People like you, like this. I mean, you just amaze me. Anyway, Neil Druckmann is very angry. He went on to say things on Twitter like, these bastards. He said a lot of stuff that I don't really want to repeat here. I'm already putting myself in jeopardy. He said, how would you feel, this is Druckmann, how would you feel if you worked 5 years, you worked your fingers to the bone to put something out, only to have it hit some toxic event at the last hurdle? I've got an answer for you. I have an answer for you, Neil. You put political agenda ahead of the value of the game. What people found that they loved in it in the first place, the characters that they loved. You wanted to change things because I'm just betting, I don't know. And I'm not even making allegations. I'm just saying it's a bet. Somebody got paid to do it. And now doesn't it suck? He's angry because all of this happened and all that hard work, and now opening day, all those pre-orders, most of them anyway, I'm sure of it. Now there's a lot of normies, but opening day, you lost a lot of money. I'm sure it's millions. And now that the whole premise is out and nobody likes it, all that was for nothing. And I get it. I would be angry too. But your political your political choices, thoughts, ideals, ideology are not, regardless of what you think, are not what the majority of people want. Stop watching CNN. Nobody watches CNN. Stop watching all that crap and reading USA Today and all the lies and really look at the world. You might not like the world you see, but it's the real world. Come back to it. Anyway, that's all I've got. Thanks for joining me today, guys and gals. And please remember to like and subscribe and comment below so we'll know what you're flipped out about.